Going to be talking about mistakes first time land buyers make in Nigeria. First, buying without inspection. And in real estate, you have to inspect whatever you're buying, be it you're in the diaspora, be it you're in another city, or maybe where you're buying the property is elsewhere. You need to, you can send somebody, you can make a video call to inspect the land properly. These are the mistakes that make people lose their land just because of not doing it in the proper way. Two, not verifying documents. Documents is another thing that is very essential when it comes to land buying. You have to check the C of O's, Gerzat, eviction, whether government allocated the land and stuff like that. Or maybe the land even have issues with family members because a lot of people buy land from people who already bought land before and want to resell it to somebody else, you get. So there's another mistake first time buyers always make. Third, buying because the price is cheap. I always say this every time, even in our teaching, that I'm not saying that cheap land is bad. Some cheap land are very good for land banking. Why some might not have the proper documentation in the land, and that is why you see it is cheap. Is either the location is not accessible, there is no future growth in that place, or they have one or two, you know, they need fast cash. That is another thing that will make a land cheap. That's another mistake first time buyers always make when it comes to. Four, not asking questions. I have never seen somebody buying something and the person won't ask questions about what he's buying. I don't think people do that. Do people really do that? I guess people don't do that. People always ask questions. Like from people I even know, people around me, they always ask questions before buying. So why won't you ask questions before securing that property? Why won't you ask questions before buying that house or buying that land? Please always ask questions before buying something, especially when it comes to land buying. You need to ask questions. Five, rushing payments. Oga, they told you that the price is 20 million, and based on maybe the land is limited, or maybe the person selling to you will not tell you, oh, did this? No, it's a red flag. Anybody rushing you to buy a particular property is a red flag. You don't need to rush your payment. And in real estate, all payments can be paid instrumentally. If the property is worth 30 million or 60 million, you can split the payments into different space. I don't There are some people that do 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, on how the property depending on the property package. So I see no reason why, because the property is 60 million naira, you should be rushing. You want to pay everything at once. No, you don't rush payment when it comes to that. So these are the five mistakes first time land buyers always make in Nigeria. For more inquiries, site inspection, consultation, or verification of land, DM us or call us today.